You said that in New York as well, actually.
I did?
You did.
See, they worked me like
You see?
to the bone.
Sam?
Oh, hang on. I love the movie, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, man, a twist just... Well, a twist, I mean, I call it more a shift, but the great thing about it is not just plot, it's tone as well, you know? That's what's kind of cool.
We're really excited with you people who have this very sort of, specific discerning taste are liking it. No, I mean,
I like
seriously.
the naked movies on the small cameras myself.
Right,
but
yes, no, I know.
No.
I've got a couple up in the hotel room if you have time afterwards. I can give you, borrow them too.
Sorry, we're not rolling, are we?
Will I get a note on that one? Getting in trouble.
So, Jason, how are you?
I am good, sir. How are you?
I'm not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, in terms of the movie, first of all, can you introduce us to this guy and describe sort of his characteristics for the audience who are coming in?
I have not met him. Is that a friend of yours?
I heard he's a friend of yours.
That is Hancock. He is a superhero, but not very super. He has problems. He is challenged by drink, and he's not a very happy man, and he doesn't really live in a very nice superhero cave or anything, but he is bulletproof, and he can fly. So that I guess is the super part of it. He saves my life in the beginning of the film, and to pay him back, I sort of lend my PR skills to him. I'm in corporate PR, so I help him with his public image because the public doesn't really like him because there's nothing great about a drunk guy solving crime. You usually destroy a lot of things, But we're going along quite well. He meets my wife. He's only human. It's Charlize Theron, and he would like to have her be his wife. And my character's not happy with that. And so we clash a little bit. Parts of that are funny, parts of that are dramatic, and there you have it.
Well, give us an idea of the dynamic between Ray and Hancock in the movie, and tell us a little bit about sort of how he reacts to the changes that Ray tries to foist upon him, reluctant at first and then maybe more accepting as we move on.
Well, I mean, he's happy in that look. He likes that lid he's got on for some reason. He likes his shades. He likes his stubble. Perhaps he's a George Michael fan. I don't know, but he doesn't like to shave. I help him out with a lot of this type of stuff. I go ahead and I get him an outfit. He's not too sweet on that either. But eventually he starts to see things my way, and some things go well, some things go not so well. I suppose if he signed over completely too early, what we'd have is more of a half-hour episode of television as opposed to an hour-and-a-half film. So you got to be a little bit patient.
We're in a half-hour episode of television here, so
we are? Okay.
It'll fit in here.
Make the answer shorter.
Oh, no, that's cool. Don't worry about it. In terms of obviously, I'm guessing the movie lives or dies by the guy who plays the lead role in this kind of movie. So, I mean, what's your opinion on what makes Will Smith such a star? Why audiences warm to him so readily?
Well, that's a very long list, but I guess the short answer is that I think people can tell that he is as high quality as he seems. You watch him do interviews, and the man's just got incredible energy and kindness, and he's very, very engaging, and that is what you get when the cameras turn off too. He's very, very consistent. I can't, I'm a cynic. I'm from Hollywood, and there's a lot of bastards out there, and I was just waiting for this guy to just snap and just rip somebody's head off, but he never did, and I tried to provoke him a few times, but he didn't snap at all. So I learned quite a bit from him, that you can be the biggest star in the world and not have to yell or intimidate to get the work done like so many of my peers out there do, unfortunately.
In terms of the movie, I mean, obviously audiences are very familiar with the superhero genre now. Obviously the script's been around for quite a while, obviously, but it's using very contemporary stuff. I wonder if the idea of it not being based on a comic book and being from a different kind of school of superhero, it gets rid of a bit of that baggage in a certain way. Is it fun to play in this world that's brand new?
Sure. I can't really speak much to the whole comparison of comic books because I never really read much of them. But what is interesting about this is that he's a superhero, like I said, that isn't super, and he's also a superhero that needs a citizen to help him as opposed to the other way around. So it's always nice to be a part of something that is fresh and new, and to have somebody like Will Smith at the head of something so ambitious is quite comforting and really exciting for an actor like myself who's just sort of trying to get into movies.
And what kind of comic opportunities does that provide? That sort of contrast between Will being, or Hancock being the superhero, and the rest of the world being incredibly real, incredibly of the moment, incredibly mundane in a certain way.
Well, there is a contrast there, in as much as you need to sort of create the world of normalcy and also elements of absurdity, but there's a theme of reality and relatability that runs very strong through this film, and it was started in the script, and it was maintained through Will's very realistic and human performance, and then also plussed by Peter Berg, who's somebody who knows how to guide a film in a way that makes it feel like you're almost spying on a bunch of real people with the way that he photographs his movies, the way that he edits them, and guides the tone of the acting. So, the producers and the studio did a very, very good job, I think, in creating the whole team to create this one singular environment that hopefully they'll like as much as we did.
Cool. You're kicking me out.